Alrighty, hello friends, family members, everyone who's watching this video. I have decided to finally upload a video. I decided to record it straight from YouTube since you are currently viewing me through my webcam. It's a good webcam, I like it. It's attached to the computer my grandma bought me before I came down to Florida, so thank you, Granny. I realized that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. That seems to be a trend. So anyway, I'm currently recording from my room, from my house, from my apartment. Now this isn't the entire apartment, of course. This is only the living room, and right now you're standing on top of an ironing board because we don't exactly have furniture. It's a spacious living room. We have a vaulted ceiling. We actually have a fireplace over here. As soon as we get firewood, we're going to go ahead and light that up. It has been a little chillier than we had expected here in Florida, than I had expected here in Florida. I suppose if you live here, you would know. Oh yeah, it's not always 60 year round. I didn't know that. Anyway, it's a beautiful apartment. I have a balcony. I take you out on the balcony, except I really don't want to fight about that. But anyway, yes, it's beautiful. We still have our Christmas tree up. Let me show you. Let me just swing it around here. Yep, that is our tree topper. It is, yep, our Sorcerer Mickey. It's adorable. But also, if you swing over this way, over Schma, you'll see the hallway. And that's that back there. This is currently my room. But what we're doing here is all of the sketches, all of the pictures that we draw, that we come up with. We go ahead and we'll stick them up on the wall if we like it. That way, every time we walk by, every time we do laundry or whatever, every time I wake up and walk by, we get to walk by and get inspired. This is kind of our inspiration. And I really like this because it's just like, especially being an artist, drawing in sketchbooks and stuff, you never really get to see your sketches after you finish them, unless you decide to go through books and books and books and piles and stacks of papers. And so here we have this wall to literally illustrate all of those ideas, to put them up. Looking at it, there's definitely a theme for my drawings there. One of three things: Stitch, goblins, or my character Izzy. Which, if you haven't seen any of those at all, I recommend checking out my DeviantArt page. If you know me, you know how to find it. If you don't, it's Arxryl, ARXRYL on DeviantArt. It's pretty neat. Self-plug there, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so this is our house. I really don't know what else to talk about. Work's been going really well. I've been working at Kilimanjaro Safaris, Safari driver there. It's been pretty exciting. Today we actually recently heard sightings of a baby bongo on the reserve. I believe he was only it was 4 to 7 weeks old. I think 7 weeks old. And bongo, if you didn't know, bongo are, you can go ahead and Google this or whatever. If you don't know about it all, it's a decent-sized antelope. It's an orange color. It has white stripes down its side, and it has long, curved horns on its head that go backward. And this creature, it's commonly known as the ghost of the forest. It's a very rare antelope. Of course, if you're a safari driver, you know that. You feel that every day. But if you didn't, I recommend checking them out. They're actually pretty cool antelope. They're mainly nocturnal creatures. They sleep during the day. They're awake at night. And when they're first born, when they're babies, they're absolutely adorable. I haven't had a chance to see the new one yet, but we last year, I think around maybe June or something, although maybe a little bit before that, we had a baby bongo on the reserve, and he was adorable. It still is. But anyway, so that's that. That's what's new with safaris. Recently went to Disney Quest again. That's a lot of fun. We played literally everything on there. I discovered this game. It's called Dragon's Lair. If you've never played Dragon's Lair, I recommend looking it up. It's very interesting because instead of your typical, 8-bit, 16-bit arcade game, what it is it's fully animated by Don Bluth, by the Don Bluth Animation Studio. I believe he did movies like All Dogs Go to Heaven. He used to be an animator for Disney. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll notice a lot of similarities. You'll see the style, but it's neat because it's a quick time action game where you essentially tell the character on the screen to do something when something happens. Like for example, the very first part, you're the knight. You're playing. I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, you're playing this knight, and he walks a bridge. He walks up across a bridge, and then it cracks and it falls beneath it. You can't do anything to stop that. But as you're hanging there, these tentacles pop up and they start to swirl around your dude. What you can do is you can try to press a direction to do something, or you can, tap one of the buttons to pull out your sword. And so if you pull out your sword, you swing at them, they go away, you climb up and you run like heck into their castle. But it goes like that throughout the game, and it's because the entire game is fully animated, and it's just beautiful. But anyway, we found that at the arcade, and that was a ton of fun. Been spending a lot of time at Animal Kingdom recently. Been riding Everest, Dinosaur, and the safaris. And so that's always a lot of fun. After you've ridden it enough times, you start to notice things that differ. Like, for example, Dinosaur, when some of the dinosaurs decide that they didn't want to be visible. Like riding Dinosaur, you come across this Carnotaurus, and your time rover stops right next to it. It stops right next to it, and it's like, oh, what's that on? Oh, what's this dinosaur? Oh, it's a Carnotaurus. Oh, that's not our dinosaur. Move, move, move. Well, there's supposed to be a Carnotaurus who sits there, and you're like, well, how is that? He roars. He wasn't there. Turns out he's hiding in the bush. That was adorable and hilarious, and it's slightly creepy when you're driving by and you're like, oh, he was supposed to be back there. But anyway, so that's fun. Been riding that a lot. Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's a lot of fun. What I've recently discovered, I've ridden the rides at Walt Disney World enough times to where I'm starting to put songs towards each ride. For example, if you're riding Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom, if you're listening to your iPod, a song that you can listen to make it feel pretty epic is Fall from the Tron Legacy soundtrack by Daft Punk. It kicks in really well, especially near the end when you're going down the hills and then through that corkscrew near the end, and then through the red tunnel of doom and then towards the end of the ride. That's awesome, and a lot of other stuff. But so that's been fun. I guess I can talk a little bit more about the apartment that I'm staying in. Right now we don't have any furniture. We do have two pieces of furniture. We have a beanbag chair. Let me get it for you. Mostly so I don't have to move the laptop, but we have a beanbag chair. Propped up against the wall, so we technically have a back for it. We have a computer stand, TV stand. I would pick up the TV stand except, yeah. But, we do have this over here. Let me grab it real quick. It is a pin board. We decided to put all of our pins onto a board so that we could display them. Because just like our sketches, we decided that it was, if you have all these pins in a book, nobody gets to see them. You don't get to see them. And so it's just kind of like they're sitting on a shelf somewhere. And so we wanted to display them. So this is, this up here, these are Amaya's pins. She's my roommate. These are all of her pins that she's collected. She just started this year. I started a few years ago, and this is my side. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, so that's one of our things. We want to put that up, but unfortunately, when we tried putting it up on the wall, it didn't quite work out so well. It fell off. The part of the back of the pinboard started to peel off, and it was just an unholy disaster. So anyway, we have that propped up against the kitchen island table thing. But yeah, currently I'm just looking at this big mess that I need to clean up because I was cleaning and then I decided I'd make a video instead of cleaning. So yeah, there's that. Best thing ever. Yeah, I could spend hours playing with this, especially because it's mostly just awesome, but I'm not going to on film. Anyway, but yeah, so that's life. I've been doing pretty well. So without transport right now, I don't have a car, but hopefully that will be remedied soon. I've been looking into cars, financing cars, all the rest of that. And so also someone was talking, told me a great place to start looking for vehicles, furniture, and all the rest of that. It's like Craigslist only for Disney. It's fantastic, I guess. So I'm just gonna have to check that out. But so that's that. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and update more videos like this eventually. I'd like to do this weekly, or bi-weekly, or tri-weekly, or quad-weekly, or quint-weekly. I guess I don't know. I really don't know how to say that. But anyway, so there's that. I've been uploading photos to Facebook of stuff that I do, and Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, there's that. You can check that out. You can go on the website. It's an app for the iPhone. It's highly addicting. It's a lot of fun. Photo editing software that's like instant filters for photos. I really like it. I use it a lot. A ton, a bunch. But I recommend taking that. You can follow me there, just like on DeviantArt. Mine is Arxryl, ARXRYL. So, or you can just, if you have me on as a friend on Facebook, I believe you can find me through that as well. If you just type in, oh, find Larry Hooker. Oh, there he is. He's on Instagram. I don't know why Instagram has an Irish accent, but it does now. That's a thing that happens and stuff. But anyway, yeah, things have been going really well. Hoping to do more of these videos soon when I come up with interesting things to talk about. But it looks like I've elapsed over almost 12 minutes now. I might make a separate video talking about all of my other nerdy things like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, video games, art. Might show you some separate pictures for that, stuff I'm working on, stuff I'd like to work on, stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and put those into a separate video. But for now, that's the update. Larry is doing well. Larry is speaking in the third person, and everything's going good. So things can always get better, though, right? Anyway, I should probably let you go. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting here watching your video, and at the end of it, you're going to be, what did I learn? What did I learn? What was I thinking about? Absolutely nothing, because Larry can continue to ramble. Anyway, you have a fantastic night, and remember, adventure is out there.